All right. Now that, we've been talking about the same consistent thing with our quarterback for the past few weeks, for the first time, me, as in being one of the biggest Cowboy fans there is, I promise one of the biggest, this could potentially be the best quarterback play we have seen since 2014 for the Dallas Cowboys. And I never would have thought that I would have been able to put Dak's, like, his play style, the way he's throwing the ball, the way we're scoring on offense, the way we're dominating teams. I didn't know if I'd ever get that feeling that I had in 2014 again. Whereas we weren't winning close games, we were dominating teams. And it wasn't just because it was just all flash. We were dominating teams on both sides of the ball, right? But it's time to have a serious discussion about Dak Prescott because he's doing this thing without a running game. When we saw the best version of Tony in 2014, we had a marvelous running game. And now teams are coming into playing Dallas, and I think at this point, I don't think they're scared of Pollard. I think everyone's aware that Pollard has home run speed. I think we're all aware that Pollard can still break some tackles. He can still be slippery. He can still hit the hole and be a little explosive. But teams aren't worrying about the run game in Dallas as much as last year, and definitely not as much in 2014. And I talk about 2014 a lot because that's really the year that got me wanting to talk about sports because I felt like I saw everything before it happened that year. And it's starting to feel the same this year. For those who have watched my videos, I've been pretty spot on with about everything I've said, even dating back to the summer, right? I've been saying that Dak was going to have his best season of his career. I've been saying that we were going to smoke teams. I wasn't saying that we were going to win games. I was getting on here on my little podcast. I didn't have the video set up yet, but I was getting on here trying to tell everybody, like, look, this is about to get ugly. We are about to blow guys out badly. Like, it's about to get real nasty. And that's exactly what's happening. So for the real Cowboy fans, you know, we're starting to get that feeling we've been wanting from the analysts, from the Colin Cowherds, the Joy Taylors. They're starting to come around a little bit because they have no choice. What choice do they have? They have a job to do. They have a job to do. They have to be credible. They have to, they can only go so far with the nonsense. And it was getting bad. It was getting real scary out there. So they got on there and saved their jobs by getting on there like, look, Dak's balling, man. He's playing better than I ever thought he could. And you know what? I'm in the same boat because I haven't been bashing Dak this year because I haven't had much of a reason to. But even with me having all the faith in him that I had, I did not think that we could sit back and pass and pass and pass and pass like this while making like tight window throws, downfield throws, He's finally playing like he's playing aggressive. And I hate to put too much stock into Madden, but when I play Madden, this is how they play in real life right now. I get on there, you got to be aggressive, man. We got receivers all over the place. We got talent all over the place. If we just go in with the right formula, we can make this happen. And it's happening. We're basically going out here like, look, we're going to throw this ball, and if all else fails, we're throwing it to CD. And he's playing good enough to deserve that attention. Another win. And this win here was the perfect kind of win that will catapult us into a great game next week. It's Philly week. It's Philly week, right? This is a week that we've all been waiting for. Revenge week. We're going to get them Eagles. But even better, the Eagles got to see the 49ers first. And I think everybody and their mama knows there's no way San Fran's losing. So you're telling me 49ers are healthy and they're gonna lose? No. And if you want me to be, hey, you heard it here first. What's the score? The score will be 34-17 or 34-21. Watch. Watch. San Fran's going to smoke them, and don't be shocked if it's uglier. San Fran's going to roll the Eagles. And then I think that Dallas is going to smack them pretty handily. And then look, who are the division winners in? It's us. It's us. It's us. And as long as Dak plays well, we won't lose. I've been saying this. I will continue saying this because it is the truth. It is nothing else but the truth. My Dallas Cowboys are unbeatable when Dak plays. Our defense did not play well. We were giving up the run. Metcalf was torching us. We couldn't get off the field. They did not punt the ball once. And granted, for me, that was great because I took the Seahawks punter for more than 4 punts on a bet. And because he didn't even get on the field, it got rebooted and it got scratched and I got a win. So, you know, I'll take the win, but I need some punts next game. I need some punts. And I'm super excited, man. Dax, did you see his interview? It didn't get me emotional, but like I could really feel and see in his eyes, you know, that he meant what he was saying. And he looked straight into the camera and he says, "Look, I got the pen, I got the paper, I'm writing the story." He says, "I don't care what you guys are saying because I don't care what you guys are saying now any more than I cared when you guys were writing me off from my job. When you guys were saying that I should get benched." And look, I'm not going to sit here and be a Colin Cowherd or Stephen A. Smith and act like I didn't say things. I was critical of the man, but I also knew that he was capable of playing well. I just didn't always have faith if he would play well. And I think that what we're seeing right now is we're seeing the Cowboys play a sort of football where I don't know if he can be knocked out of his zone. Like it's one of those things where you're so locked in where if he was to throw an interception, I would be convinced it was just a mind lapse or it was like a bad route or something went wrong. I would not be scared to continue throwing the ball because I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Like I don't care who we're playing. I don't care who we're playing because I remember the days when Dak Prescott was still missing throws against terrible teams. I remember when Dallas was still in close games against terrible teams. And you see last night, a couple nights ago, that if DK Metcalf wasn't on the field, that game may have not looked as close as it looked. I mean, it probably would have because Seattle was killing us, but still, like, and enough about the defense. I kind of want to make another video about this, but don't give up on the defense. The defense has played 3 games in 17 or 11 days. I think it's 11 days. They played 3 games in 11 days. Some of you guys don't know what that's like, man. Some of y'all don't know what that is like. Trust me. Trust you me. You don't know what it's like to play 3 games in 11 days. Because when I was in the middle of a football season and playing defensive end, dude, by week 3, even if you have full weeks off, by week 3, your body starts getting sore, man. They played 3 games in 11 days towards the end of the season. They were tired. Bland is tired. And you saw what happened. He still got his interception. Micah, I'm telling you, his shoulders, I know his shoulders are sore. I know his shoulders are sore. I know they are. That's why D-Law is still seeming to make super huge plays because D-Law is more built. He's bigger. He's stronger than Micah. So his body is a little more durable than Micah's is. And you're seeing that pay off a little bit. But Micah still will turn it on when it matters most. And I expect a big game from him next week. I expect the best version of the Dallas Cowboys that we have seen next week. You can book it. You can book it. You think that them blowouts before was good? You think Dak looked good before? You watch how they look this week. They're going to be locked in practice, locked in meetings. they're not taking any of this for granted. And we have 10 days off to wait for Philly and watch them get beat up on by San Francisco tomorrow. That's going to be a party. Party. Because, the Cowboys are not in the same tier as the 49ers and the Eagles. Bro, the Eagles are not on the same tier as the 49ers. They're not. They're not. They're not. Like, I don't care about your analytics. I don't care about your stats or your, watch football, bro. Watch football. Watch the 49ers when they are healthy, and then you go watch the Philadelphia Eagles. And you tell me that any team is on the same level as San Francisco. The only other team that looks the part is Dallas, but we saw what happened when they met each other. So we can't give that to Dallas right now. We can't give that to Dallas. I personally do not believe that we could take out San Francisco if we met them head to head. I just maybe we could. Maybe we could, but I don't think our defense can stop their offense. That's why. I don't think our defense can handle their offense. Uh, but time will tell, man. This is one of many videos I'm gonna make. I did move into my new place. That's why I was a little late on the videos. I moved in. I got my TV, my PlayStation in. I got my valuables in there. The important stuff is in there. Empty fridge, but my PlayStation and my TV and all that's in there. So we're good in there. And I couldn't be happier. I don't know if it's radiating off my face, but I'm in great spirits. God is good, man. God is good. They throw dirt on you, grow a wildflower. Zay talks out.